All right, guys. So it is really hot, and I'm getting obese. I want to talk a little bit about my struggle with obesity, and I just went to my favorite Chinese restaurant, actually, Wang Sheng, baby. You guys know all about it because I always talk about it on my social media. So I figured we'd do a little mukbang. I have been fasting all day, so I haven't had anything to eat yet, and I'm really looking forward to having a meal. So I went ahead and got tofu. All right. I did slip up, and there's crab ragoons in there, guys, but it was kind of like a free deal because the guy that works there, I gave him a ride from the gym to the place. And anyways, long story short, I got some free ragoons out of it. So I accepted it with grace. So I am going to eat a little bit of cream cheese. Now, hopefully that doesn't do a number on my physique because I'm really trying to get lean, guys. I know I keep talking about it, but like, we got to do this thing. So yeah, I'm really struggling with obesity, and I'm gonna have a Coke because they did not have any Sprite, but it's a small Coke, and I'm off the caffeine, totally off the caffeine. This is going to be delicious. We got a couple packets of soy sauce. I really shouldn't be eating in the car, I would never let anybody else eat in this car. I was gonna eat in the Hyundai Sonata, but I don't know. It was parked in a weird spot. The sun was too bright on it or whatever. We do have some chopsticks as well. I love to eat Chinese food with chopsticks. I don't know why. I'm just a straight cornball with it. This is really, really nice. Ooh. So we got some tofu and chicken, baby. And then, of course, some crab ragoons, which I'm going to enjoy. I don't care what the vegans say. I mean, it's basically vegan. It's like crab meat and cream cheese. I mean, the cream cheese is kind of vegan. At least it's not a dead animal. When I went to Greece, I ate some dead animal. I ate lamb. I ate kokoretsi, which was... I ate cuttlefish. I had octopus for the first time. I mean, it was great. The octopus tasted absolutely delicious. It was some of the best seafood I've ever had in my entire life. All right, so I don't think I've done a mukbang in a very, very long time. If somebody comes up on the dumpster, I'm going to kind of quiet down, because this is awkward. This is super awkward, and it's really fucking hot in here. So, yeah, my struggle with obesity. I mean, I don't know what it is. It could be because I'm older now, right? I'm going to be 35 next year, guys. But I think it all started in my astrology. Okay. My mother had my astrological charts done soon after I was born, for my life. And basically, I'm like doomed to struggle with, weight. So I think that kind of motivated me later on in my 20s because I knew about that. To get fit, to get in shape, to be lean, shredded, aesthetic. I turned into vegan cheetah. And then I got fat. I almost choked on my tofu, guys. Talking and eating is probably not a good idea. Let's have a little bit of... Ooh, I love that. The way that sounds. I think it's like the pop. It's like addicting. So you want to... That's why, like, if everybody's drinking beer around you and you're trying to stay sober... Just pop open a can. It kind of like, it hits you a little bit. Anyway, so I went to the gym today, trying to get lean. I ran 5 miles yesterday. I don't know if you guys know that, but I did run 5 miles yesterday. And that felt great. Look at that tan, baby. We getting juiced up and we getting a tan. But despite the 5 mile run, I think I woke up fatter today than I was yesterday. And guys, it's just so hard, It's so hard. I mean, all the women that I'm seeing, they tell me I look great, right? I mean, I do. I look better than they do. There's a couple girls maybe that have been, like, maybe better looking than I am. But most of the girls in Virginia Beach, North, I'm hotter than they are. Right? I'm hotter as a guy than they are as a girl. I mean, that's just the truth of it. But all of them are telling me, every time I see them, They're always complimenting me, always telling me how shredded I look, always telling me how good I look. I just don't see it, guys. I really don't. I mean, people are accusing me of having body dysmorphia, but if I did an ab shot, you would see just how messed up the situation really is. So a lot of people, they don't believe me. They don't think that this is real. I could be trans obese, and a lot of people, they won't recognize that identity, which is, fuck them. If I decide to be trans obese, that's what I am. I'm trans obese. And I have an issue with obesity. It's like a cancer. It might actually kill me, right? The obesity, once it sets in, I mean, they take your legs and everything. This is so good, but I want to have a crab ragoon because I'm craving freaking crab ragoons right now. I really wasn't going to order these, but he threw them in for free because I gave him a ride. So good. So I'm hoping this all goes to the right places and I don't wake up like fatter than I am. But if I posted an ab shot, I would be the laughing stock of Instagram. I can't do it, guys. I'm just not there. I'm just not there. I look like, I'm obese. How do you think I look? It's been a real struggle, man, because I know I shouldn't be eating crab ragoons, but I think it's because I'm not doing any drugs. So my addiction is like food, that's terrible. I do not want a food addiction. But I think that's what it is, guys. I think I'm addicted to food. And I'm definitely addicted to feta cheese because I can't stop eating that shit. The feta cheese is just absolutely, my brother keeps buying it. And I live with him. I've been thinking about getting my stomach stapled. I hear people have really good results with that. And it's only like a small, tiny scar all the way across your belly button. I think from hip to hip. But it's tiny. You can't even see it. And then you, after you get the surgery, I guess you fast most of the day because your stomach is so small. You eat 2 pieces of broccoli and you're full. So I guess you would go into ketosis just simply because you can't eat. So that sounds like a lot of fun. I am thinking about doing that. I'm also thinking about Botox. I've been watching Stephen Mango, all right? If you guys don't remember Stephen Mango, he used to be such a little twink. He still is, but we love Stephen Mango over here. He was in the vegan scene back in the day, right? That's why I follow him. I don't follow him for his gay content. I follow him because he was a vegan back in the day. And so I still follow him to this day, but he has spent like $150,000 in the last 3 years on cosmetic procedures. He even had microblading in his eyebrows. And then he had a hair transplant in Constantinople. He's got all these lip fillers and lip injections. I wouldn't do the lip injections. I like my lips the way they are. I'm trying to actually look like my ethnicity, but I don't know what some of these hoes are doing out here these days. It's like a sickness. People they get addicted to the fillers, but I am thinking about Botox. There's a little Botox here because I was told that I had crow's feet. I don't know, maybe a week ago. We'd spent the night together, and she tells me in the morning, we're kind of like teasing each other and joking around about our looks or whatever. And then she says, I have crow's feet. And she was serious. She said it like 3 times. I just sort of laughed but the obesity is really the main thing. Fellas, I'm telling you, you always want to be skinnier than the girl. When the girl is skinnier than you, there's a lot of problems. You want to try to be fitter, at least fitter than the girl. The girl may be skinnier than you, but you want to be fitter, leaner, because I've been with some skinny girls and they look really hot, with some pants on or something, but once they take their pants off, you see how, droopy their ass is because they don't do any physical exercise. And some girls have fake asses these days too. Like, I've seen that. I mean, you won't believe what these people are putting into their bodies. Just, I mean, go follow Stephen Mango's Instagram. Every single day, he's injecting something into his face. I'm not exaggerating here. But we love Stephen Mango. I just feel like I've let everybody down, you know? I feel like I've let my fans down. I've let my bros down. My online bros, my gym bros. I let my family down, you know, because now how am I going to make a living from my physique if I'm, you know, fat? I mean, I look horrible, guys. I look in the mirror and I see Boogie 2298 mixed with like Rich Piana's personality, of course. But that's what I see, you know, and they're either lying to me or they're just trying to make me feel better about the situation, you know. I'll tell them, you know, anybody, I'll tell a hoe, you're fat. You're fat, hoe. Like, I will just tell them that. Nobody will say it to me. Nobody will just tell me the truth. Not my friends, not the hoes, not my family. Nobody at church has even mentioned my weight gain. It's almost like I'm invisible, right? I'm struggling with like a fatal disease. I'm eating fucking crab ragoons. I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. I really don't. I gotta roll up this window. No, I gotta turn the car on now. I'm freaking out, guys. I'm freaking out because I don't think these hoes like fat dudes. I really don't. And if I turn into a fat dude, my whole rotation is gonna shrink. I'll be lucky if I have 200-300 pounders, because those girls now, they want the fit dudes. Well, girls that are 300 pounds overweight, which would make them like more like 400 pounds altogether. Even they want the fucking fit dudes out there. It's like, how do you compete? How do you compete when you're 34 years old? You broke as fuck. You fat as fuck. You make fucking YouTube videos online and post your problems to the world. And every chick I date, man, they vape, they do drugs, they're on medications, they pop pills, you know, they smoke weed, they smoke blunts, they drink vodka. I mean, it's just, what? Really, like, I ask myself, what is going on in this world? I mean, am I dating in fucking Babylon or something? Our society is going so downhill, and you can tell because of the quality of the women that are out there. And men. I mean, look at all the fucking soy boys. Just look around you when you're in the grocery store. I see soy boy NPCs everywhere. It's worse in California. I mean, if it's this bad out here in Virginia, imagine how bad it is in California. All right, we're going to have another crab again. So good. Guys, like it up if you enjoy the mukbangs. I want to do more of these. Sometimes I just eat myself into a coma. I know, that sounds really bad. I used to do that with drugs. I used to do so many drugs until I was just like completely out. I never overdosed, really. Like, I never went to the hospital or anything. I probably overdosed a couple of times, but that word is so overused. Like, people take a little too much and, you know, pass out near a toilet or something, and they're like, oh, I had an overdose. No, you just want to sound cool. You want to be like Kurt Cobain. But yeah, you can't let obesity set in. You just can't do it, because once it does, you can't get out of it. So I gotta cut the head off the snake now. So I think I'm gonna get my stomach stapled in probably like August. Because I got some plans. I'm trying to do stuff in June. End of June. So I'm going to try to see if I can get an appointment. I might have to go to Mexico, actually. I've been looking into it. I might have to go to Mexico, you know? Then you got to deal with the cartels, and oh, it's a mess. But I've been to Greece now, so I feel a little bit more confident. I'm just worried I'm going to end up at like a little bodega somewhere and skip my appointment and go get like a beef burrito. Maybe I would be more content in Mexico to be obese. I've thought about that. I've thought about running away to Mexico. Their currency is one of the only currencies that's been showing any strength throughout the entire world. You know, as long as you don't fuck with anybody, you should be good. Like, there's Americans that live down there. I would love to go live in Greece. But I don't see how I could, there's so many temptations out there. Not just of the flesh, but of the food. I'm overeating, too. I don't even need to eat this much. Yeah, I just keep shoveling it in my face. So yeah, we did Raw Till 4, but we did Raw Till 4 because we didn't eat anything. So I need to get some fruits in tonight. I need to drink a lot more Sprite. I think that might be the key, though. If I can just, if I got to get like a 12-pack or something and drink a couple Sprites every day and really try to, you know, lose this weight. You just got to be committed to it. And it's hard to drink like 2 sodas a day. I think it's kind of hard. I'm drinking little tiny Cokes, you know. But maybe with some Sprite, I will. Oh, and testosterone. You know, if your testosterone is low enough, which mine probably isn't, but or maybe it is, because obesity is a sign of low testosterone. I'm losing my manhood. I'm gonna get diabetes. I'm gonna become impotent if I don't control this. If I don't fight and win. If I'm not victorious over obesity, I'm gonna be impotent by the time I'm 50. I mean, I want to be banging hoes when I'm 68 years old. No lie. I don't give a fuck. Alright, so, you know, that's my plan. I'm sorry, guys. if anybody has any suggestions, please comment down below, because it's a real struggle. Like, I'm not even lying here, guys. Some days I can't even get out of bed. My clothes don't fit. I just spent like $2,000 on clothes in 2022, upgrading my wardrobe. I can't even get my ass in half that shit anymore.